dog in the trunk.
I'm back. Road Rants on Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Final season, Season 7, Episode 4, Unfinished Business. Will be spoilers in this. This is the kind of episode where you're like, thank you for bringing the Clone Wars back. Yes, you've done a good thing. It is the last episode of the Bad Batch arc. This episode is longer than the previous episode, okay? And we introduce and get lots of good people involved in this episode. So, they've got Echo. He's back at base. They're trying to figure out some kind of an attack plan on the Separatists. And they want to attack Trench on Axis. Is it Axis? Yeah. Anyway, and Echo steps in and says, look, I can give you a plan here. And they're like, I don't know. And they're like, and Mace Windu's like, whoa, I want to hear his plan. So he lays out this plan where he's like, me and the Bad Batch and Rex and Anakin are going to fly up to the Separatist Dreadnought, board it. I'm going to plug in with my little arm, get the plan, send all these kind of fake signals, blah, blah, blah. Mace Windu, Anakin, a bunch of clone troopers going down to the base on Axis, you know, wherever the main part of the planet is, okay, or whatever. And we're going to lead an attack there. And I've got a plan where I'm going to get everybody together and we'll end this thing. And everybody, the Bad Batch especially, is kind of giving Echo a funny, fuzzy eyeball, you know. And Mace Windu's like, we're going to do it. Everybody's like, oh, okay. So, they go. Echo sends in a fake signal so they can board the Dreadnought. The Bad Batch leads him down into the room he needs to get into. He plugs his little arm in, and off we go. Okay, and Mace and Obi-Wan land down on the planet with the clone troopers, and they fight their way in. There is some really nice aerial battle shots in this episode. Very nice. The imagery is fantastic. I said the sound and animation has improved even from when it was here before. You can see technology is getting better and better. So, the attack is going down. He's funneling in all the signals and stuff. And Echo's like, I'm going to send every droid there is to your location, Mace Windu. And Mace Windu's like, we got a bunch of fuckers here now. And he's like, it's okay, I've got a plan. And Obi-Wan's like, And so here come all the droids. All the droids are coming in. And Echo's like, I'm going to send a signal and drop all these bastards right where they're standing. So, all of this happens. Signal in, tensions getting, you're like, is Echo going to do the right thing here? I mean, there is a feeling that Echo could potentially be still working for the other side. Where does his loyalty actually... And the Bad Batch has got a fuzzy eyeball on him the whole way. Rex is like, nah, we're good. He's good. And they're like, are you sure he's good? And he's like, yeah, he's good. I think. You know, type thing. So, sure enough, Echo follows through. Boom, all the droids drop. Trench is like, why did that happen? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, we have traced the signal back to us on board. So they send in the droids to get to the Bad Batch, Echo, Rex. However, down on the planet, Trench has a bomb down where the fusion reactor is. Mace Windu's like, get the guys off the planet. I'm going to disarm it. He goes down there, and he's waiting for codes from Echo. They send a back channel signal back towards Echo, and they knock him down. Okay? He one digit too little, too late. Mace does not have the digit he needs for the bomb. And Anakin Skywalker's like, I'm going to go get the last digit. So he goes to Trench. And he's like, give me the last he's got his lightsaber out. Whoa. And he's got him right here, and he's like, you're a Jedi. You're not going to. He's like, I'm not like normal Jedi. And you're like, you got that right. So, Anakin's like, fuck you. Boom. Cuts off some tentacles and shit. And the guy's like, oh, I've got the code. And then Anakin kills his ass. Right through trench. Kills his ass. And you hear Vader's music just this much. It is glorious. Because you realize that little bit of that dark side just blew through. The winds of the dark side blew through real heavy on Anakin just now. And you hear Vader's music. I mean, you're like, whoa. Great moment. It is awesome. So then Anakin makes it back. They're fighting their way out. Bunch of droids are closing in on the location. Crosshair's like, watch this. He goes and puts all these little things down a hallway. And you know he's the sharpshooter. So when all the droids get in the hallway, he shoots that little thing, and all of a sudden, boom, we got a laser ricochet effect that kills every fucking droid coming down through there. Awesome stuff. Awesome. But, so everything succeeds as planned. We get back to the planet. And Mace Windu and Obi-Wan, they're like, we're going to get you guys some medals. And Echo's standing there, and the Bad Batch is standing there. Everybody's getting medals, and they're getting ready to walk back. They're going to get medals. And the Bad Batch is like, nah, bro. We're not the medal getting type. And Echo is talking to the guys. He's getting ready to walk off. And the Bad Batch says, wait, homie. He's like, what? And they said, you realize you're different, and we're different. We're not exactly accepted, and neither are you, okay? And he's like, huh. And Rex comes, and anyway, they go to start walking off, and they tell Echo, you're welcome with us anytime. You come join the Bad Batch. And you're like, whoa. So then you're like, but he ain't going to. They're walking off. Rex comes up to him. Awesome moment. Lots of emotion. And he's like, if you feel like that's where you belong, Echo, then you go with them. And then Rex starts walking off, and Rex gets away. You're seeing over Rex's shoulder, and Rex stops, and he turns around and looks back, and Echo's walking up to the Bad Batch, walking off with them. It's a powerful moment. Look, I got a little emotional. I did. It was one of the best emotional Clone War moments I can remember. It was great. Because of the dynamic of Rex and Echo. Okay. It was awesome. It was awesome. I give this episode a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. This officially went down as one of my favorite Clone War episodes ever. I mean, it ran the gamut of everything. Aerial attacks, ground-to-ground combat, great character interaction, the epic moment of the twinge of Vader, not even a twinge, of the flash of Vader coming through Anakin. And you hear the music for a minute, and then Echo going off with the Bad Batch. Good God. This is one of the singular best moments that Disney has brought with Star Wars. And you know, I don't say that lightly. Now, the only problem is, I think this episode was done, prior to Disney actually shit-canning the whole thing. So we've yet to get, I think, to the Disney-fied moments. And which is pretty scary. That's kind of scary. But the fact that they brought this back, and we got this one singular episode that is this good, It is so good. Tell me what you think, Rhodes Squadron. I thought it was a great episode. This episode ran the gamut of what Star Wars is about. It was great. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
King Kong in the trunk.